Meanwhile, Nargis Nehan, a women's rights campaigner and former member of Afghan President Ashraf Ghani's cabinet, gives an interview from Oslo where she fled, deploring the U.S. handling of the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Take a look.
Stayed for 20 years in Afghanistan. Staying one more year longer wouldn't have made any difference for them, at least financially and as well as politically. President Joe Biden could have said that by end of by September 2022, I want zero troops in Afghanistan. But until that time, I want to make sure that we have a political settlement between the government and the Taliban, and we have also evacuated all our employees and local partners, everybody whoever wished to leave Afghanistan. That would have been a much more responsible withdrawal, because basically I had worked in the government and as well as in the civil society, and I have been a very vocal activist and politician. So when you're very vocal, you create enemies in a very traditional society like Afghanistan, left and right. So by mismanaging the whole withdrawal, evacuation, basically the over 2 trillion of investment that was done by the treasurer of international community and as well as blood, and mostly blood of Afghans, they just let all of it go, and it's very disappointing that we see nobody holds them accountable. That's my fear number one. So we'll see much more in extremism coming from Afghanistan, from the young generation, and it's going to be all out of poverty and out of feeling of betrayal.
Nehan, who previously served as acting Minister of Mines and Petroleum, said the withdrawal was mismanaged and irresponsible, and with a delayed exit, evacuations could have been handled in an organized manner and enabled a real agreement between the government and the Taliban. The former minister, who explained that she resigned in October of 2019 over frustration that she lacked the political support to enact reforms in the sector, said she fled to Norway after her driver was shot by unknown assailants the day the Taliban took over. As her driver, who survived the attack, was not a high-profile individual, Nehan and her family believed she had been the intended target.